Dear students, I Dr. Jugnesh Kumar, working as a professor in CSC department at ST&T Institute of Technology and Management, Gurugram. In online lecture series, today I will discuss about the operating system. Operating system basically how it works, how it manages the resources, how it manage the file, it also manage the memory in computer, how it provide the securities and other function we will discuss today. So basically what is an operating system? An operating system is a system software which act as an interface between the user and hardware. First of all, I want to clear something about the software. Software are of two types. Basically software is a set of programs. Programs a set of instructions to which we cannot touch. So software are of two types. Number one, application software, and number two, system software. Operating system is an example of system software. So application software are those application program which we made for our daily useful purpose. Like we can take the example of airlines, which is used for the daily booking the seats of the passengers. Like we use application software for railway reservation, accounting software also, which we made for our daily useful purpose. These are the application software. And system software which comes inbuilt with the computer, like operating system. And operating system also has interpreter, assembler, loaders, which also come with inbuilt form with the computer. So operating system also is a part of system software. Basically it also provides the basis for the application programs and act as an intermediary between the user and the computer hardware. So here operating system works, it provides the platform for installing the other application program in the computer. So when we purchase a bare machines, so we have to install the operating system. The operating system may be coming in market, available in market. Windows operating system, Linux, Ubuntu, and many more. So first of all, we install the operating system. So after that, we can install other applications program like MS Office, and according to our useful software, we can install there. So some people ask the question, sir, computer can work without operating system? So computer can't work properly without the operating system. So we have to install the operating system for the proper functioning of the computer. So we can take the example of a human soul, like our souls. So अगर हमारी सोल है तो हमारा बॉडी काम कर रही है, अगर नहीं है तो नहीं करेगी. इट्स सिमिलर टू लाइक ए सोल. Operating system similar works like a soul because it manages the other resources of the hardware resources, system software resources of the computer. System resources means memory, secondary memory, keyboard, mouse, and auxiliary parts of hardware. So it also it acts as a manager of operating systems. Suppose we create a file, and how it will store in the operating system. So it stored in the computer, it decided by the operating system. How much memory available in hard disk, how the program comes from secondary memory to the primary memory. So it also manages all such type of activity in the computer system. Basically it's very important part of every computer systems. And the primary objective of operating system is to manage and control the various hardware resources of computer system. Like hardware resources include processors, memory, and disk space, and so on. So the output result was displayed in monitor. In addition to communicating with the hardware, the operating system provides on error handling procedure and display error notification. Basically, when we execute a program, if any error comes, so it also display on the monitor. Basically, computer is made up of different input output devices. Input devices like keyboard, like mouse, joysticks, and many more. And output devices we use in computer is scanner, sorry, monitor. So when we give input, it process, then gives the output on the monitor. If a device is not functioning properly, the operating system cannot be communicated with the devices. Suppose if any part of the computer if not working, like keyboard is not working properly, if the mouse is not working properly, so the operating system does not give the required result. So it also inform the user the mouse is not available is not attached with the computer right now. If mouse is not working, it also display the error related to the keyboard. If our other any hardware device like memory is not, primary memory is not working, so it will display the error primary memory is not working, it is not available in the computer. If hard disk is not present in the computer, it will also tell to the user this is not, hard disk is not available in memory, or it cannot save the user's file in the hard disk. So basically it works as a manager, as I told you earlier. Here the computer is made up of 5 parts. Number 1, end user. End user means we people, men. Then comes applications program, then utility programs. After that, fourth one is operating system software, as I told you earlier. Last one is computer hardware. So what happened here is user works on the application program. As I told you, application program may be MS Office like Word, PowerPoint, or another software, like for example for account purpose, for other purpose, like we want to book our seat in railway, book our seat in flight. So here the user works on the application program. After that comes, in between the user and operating system, utility software. Utility software like system calls. It as an interface between the application program and the operating systems. So here comes operating system between the application program and the hardware also. And it manages the application request, user application request in the computer hardware. Computer hardware means how much the program will use the memory to create a file, where the space is available in memory, which part of the hardware is not working properly. It informs, operating system informs to the user. So it, as I already defined the definition, basically it acts as an interface between the user and the hardware. इफ़ अब अगर हमारे कंप्यूटर को ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम नहीं है तो वो काम नहीं करेगा प्रॉपरली. Here is the diagram of the operating structure for the operating system. As I told you in this diagram, it is similar to this. Here there is a user, and using the software, application software here. Then comes system calls. As I told you, these are the utility software. So the operating system services, these are the services. Services means functions of operating system, you can say here. These are the basic functions of operating system. Number one, program execution. Second one, input output operations, file systems, communication, resource allocation, accounting, error detection, protection, security, memory management, process management. These are the basic services of the operating system. So we will discuss the services of the operating system or functions of the operating systems. Operating system provides an environment for the execution of programs and services to the program and users. So some services are given here. Number one is user interface. User interface means provide the platform between the user and the hardware. As I defined already definition, the mode can be command line interpreter, maybe graphical user interface. Into user interface, graphical user interface means icons. In earlier, this feature was not available in the operating system, but when the window was launched, so this functions was came here, and suppose we click on the menu or we click on the icons, so that open the icon related to the programs. Before the in 80 or 70s, the operating system was used command line character user interface, CUI. Basically that works on the command mode. After the requirement, the GUI also, nowadays we are using GUI based operating system. Program executions, the system must be able to load program into the memory and run that program execute either normally or abnormally. What happens in program execution? Process execution, the program comes from the secondary memory to the primary memory. So primary memory means in ready queue, and here ready queue makes in the RAM, random access memory. So यहाँ से प्रोग्राम कहाँ जाएगा, CPU के पास, और CPU के में एग्जीक्यूशन होगा, जो टर्मिनेट हो जाएगा वाला एग्जीक्यूशन चला हो जाएगा उसका कम्प्लीटली। अगर बाद कोई इनपुट आउटपुट रिक्वायरमेंट की ज़रूरत होगी तो वो कहाँ हो जाएगा, वेटिंग स्टेट में सेव हो जाता है। तो इस तरह से प्रोसेस, ये प्रोग्राम की 3-5 स्टेज हैं, न्यू, रेडी, रनिंग, वेटिंग, टर्मिनेट। इसी में जो प्रोग्राम हमारा एग्जीक्यूशन होता है, प्रॉपरली एग्जीक्यूशन हो जाए तो आउट, अदरवाइज कोई एरर आ जाए फिर से वेटिंग में जाएगा, फिर से इनपुट आउटपुट देंगे और फिर से एग्जीक्यूशन होगा। तो प्रोग्राम एग्जीक्यूशन में हेल्प करता है। लाइक कोई अगर प्रोग्राम सी का है, किसी भी लैंग्वेज का है, तो उसको एग्जीक्यूशन में ये काम करता है। इनपुट आउटपुट ऑपरेशंस, डेफिनेटली एज द नेम, by the name, the running program may require input output which may involves a file or input output devices. सपोज एग्जीक्यूशन हो रहा है और उसको प्रोग्राम को किसी इनपुट आउटपुट की रिक्वेस्ट की रिक्वायरमेंट है, तो ये ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम प्रोवाइड करेगा कि हाँ ये रिक्वायरमेंट है प्रोग्राम की, और इसको कंप्लीट करने के बाद ही आगे बात बढ़ पाएगी। फाइल सिस्टम मैनिपुलेशन, फाइल सिस्टम मीन्स आई आल्सो डिस्कस इन यूनिट 4 in detail about the file system manipulation. So file, what is file? Is a logical structures. So operating system create file, delete file, open file, truncate file, rename file, reposition the file. So basically operating system do all type of works related to the file. File access permission, you want to read the file, so it will open the file and we can read. If you want to write on the file, so something write on the file, so he will also give the permission to the user for the right purpose. So all these functions is maintained by the operating system. Communication means also want to exchange the information from one place to another place through the networking. So operating system is also play very important role in the communication, for the communication purpose. So it also maintain the networking in between the more than one computers. So operating system play very important role in the communication also. Next one will be the error detection. Error detection means operating system need to be constantly aware of the possible error. Many may occur in the CPU or memory hardwares, in output devices, in user program also. So what happen here, the program, when we execute the program, it like the compiler, so compiler read the check the file lines, programs lines, and check where is the error, so he display on the monitor. So it also part play in error detection also. Resource allocation, next functions of the operating system is resource allocations. Resource means जनरली हम बात क्यों करते हैं, कंप्यूटर एक्ट एज ए सिस्टम. व्हाट द सिस्टम? बेसिकली सिस्टम इन जनरल टर्म, सिस्टम इज अ पार्ट ऑफ इंटर रिलेटेड कंपोनेंट विच वर्क टुगेदर टू अचीव ए पर्टिकुलर गोल्स. तो कंप्यूटर क्या है, एक सिंगल कुछ नहीं है, या कीबोर्ड भी है इसके अंदर, माउस भी है, प्रिंटर्स भी लगे हैं, मॉनिटर भी है, इसके अंदर रैम भी है, और जो भी उसके पार्ट हैं, फिर ईच एंड इंडिविजुअल कंपोनेंट्स पार्ट प्ले वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रोल टू इन द वर्किंग ऑफ कंप्यूटर. अगर हम रैम निकाल दें, कंप्यूटर विल नॉट वर्क प्रॉपरली. ठीक है, माउस हटा दें, विदाउट माउस वी कैन नॉट वर्क ईजिली. कीबोर्ड हटा दें, तो विदाउट कीबोर्ड वी कैन डू एनीथिंग. सो इट्स ए group of components. So each and every components part play important role in to give the output properly. So here क्या होगा, main memory, as I told you also, main memory means RAM. Resources, फाइल स्टोरेज कैसे हो रही है, CPU के साइकिल इंस्ट्रक्शंस एग्जीक्यूशन कैसे हो रहे हैं, इनपुट आउटपुट डिवाइसेस किस तरह से वर्क कर रहे हैं, नहीं कर रहे हैं. तो क्या करता है ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम, सबको एक कलेक्टिवली एक जगह रख कर चलता है कि हाँ ये है, ओके है, ये है, सब एक दूसरे से कोऑर्डिनेशन से काम करते हैं. नेक्स्ट वन इज अकाउंटिंग. अकाउंटिंग मीन्स टू कीप ट्रैक ऑफ विच यूजर्स यूज हाउ मच एंड वाइट काइंड ऑफ कंप्यूटर रिसोर्सेस. एज द नेम क्लियर, अकाउंट के कितना, कौन सा यूजर किस कंप्यूटर रिसोर्स को यूज़ कर रहा है, क्या उसको राइट्स दिए गए हैं एग्जीक्यूशन के लिए प्रोग्राम के, क्या इसको राइट्स नहीं हैं, वो सारे के सारे ऑथराइजेशन ये सारी चीज़ें प्रोवाइड करता है. नेक्स्ट वन इज प्रोटेक्शन एंड सिक्योरिटी. प्रोटेक्शन मीन्स पासवर्ड. द ओनर ऑफ द इंफॉर्मेशन स्टोर्ड इन ए मल्टी यूजर और नेटवर्क कंप्यूटर सिस्टम may want to control use of that information. Concurrent process should not be interfere with each other. Basically what happen here, when on the computer more than users work at a time. Suppose I have a processor and is connected through internet. So multiple, if I talking about the server, so more than user can access the server at a time. So how the data access will be maintained, how the data should be accessed by the different user, it controls by the operating system. आपने देखा होगा जनरली, जैसे कोई यूनिवर्सिटी रिजल्ट डिक्लेयर करती है तो एट ए टाइम यूजर्स सर्वर पर मल्टीपल रिक्वेस्ट आती है, थाउजेंड्स लैक ऑफ रिक्वेस्ट आती है रिजल्ट को एक्सेस करने के लिए. अब कैसे मैनेज होगा, इट विल बी डिसाइडेड बाय द ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम. सो हेयर वी यूज द मल्टीटास्किंग टास्क या मल्टी प्रोग्रामिंग टास्क. आई विल डिस्कस इन नेक्स्ट लेक्चर व्हाट इज मल्टी प्रोग्रामिंग, व्हाट इज मल्टीटास्किंग, व्हाट इज time sharing, what is real time systems, category of system. I will discuss later in next lecture. So I am giving here the simple example. If a server is accessing by more than one user, so how the data access, it is decided by the operating system. It provide the protection, with the help of multi-programming, multitasking, time sharing. Multi-programming is nothing. Multi-program means more than program should be available in primary memory at a time. Means स्टार्टिंग में हमारा क्या होता है, नॉन मल्टी प्रोग्रामिंग में एक प्रोग्राम आया, वही एग्जीक्यूट होगा, यूजर बैठा, दूसरा टास्क नहीं कर सकता, तो टाइम वेस्टेज. अब हम क्या कर रहे हैं, उस कंसेप्ट को दूर करने के लिए मल्टी प्रोग्रामिंग मीन्स एक से ज़्यादा टास्क होंगे, जॉब्स होंगे मेमोरी के अंदर, और वो क्या होगी, जो भी 1 बाय 1 क्या है CPU के पास जाएंगे, एग्जीक्यूशन होगा। अगर ये नहीं है तो दूसरी। तो इसलिए क्या रेडी क्यू ऑलरेडी डिफाइंड हो जाती है उस केस में, और वहाँ से उस प्रोसेस से क्या है एग्जीक्यूशन होता है। अब वो कैसे होता है, टाइम शेयरिंग के थ्रू डिसाइड होता है कि हाँ टाइम शेयरिंग में क्या है, ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम ईच एंड गिव द टाइम्स या अलाउड द टाइम ए पर्टिकुलर टाइम टू ईच एंड एवरी जॉब्स, कि हाँ 2 सेकंड ये टास्क एग्जीक्यूट होगी, 2 ये होगी, 2 ये होगी। उसके अंदर क्या है स्विचिंग बहुत फास्ट होती है और इस CPU की एक से दूसरे के जाने के लिए। तो यूजर्स को क्या होता है, इल्यूजन हो जाता है कि हाँ कंप्यूटर मेरे अकॉर्डिंग काम कर रहा है, बट ऐसा होता नहीं, क्योंकि ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम जो टाइम दिया हुआ है वो उसी के अकॉर्डिंग काम करेगा। वो बहुत फ्रिक्वेंटली स्विचिंग होती है, इसको हम क्या बोलते हैं, कंटेक्स्ट स्विचिंग, स्विचिंग ऑफ CPU फ्रॉम वन process to another process. This is called context switching. So security means authentication. Security also provide the security means डिवाइस कौन एक्सेस करेगा नहीं करेगा, यूजर नेम पासवर्ड ये एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर के थ्रू डिफाइन कर दी जाती है यूजर्स को कि यू हैव टू लॉग इन बाय यूजिंग द यूजर एंड पासवर्ड, देन यू कैन एक्सेस द सर्वर प्रॉपरली. So these are the securities which is feature which is defined या which is managed by the operating system. But कैसे होंगे वो एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर के थ्रू दिया जाता. So the students thanks today for this lecture. So all the best. Bye.